Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? We have for you two short clips to watch. I just had to show you this. I came across it earlier. Now, this is a elephant in India. You know that elephants are endangered, they need help, etc, etc, and their plight is not made any easier by the fact that a lot of them actually stand on landmines, and very few of those that do are ever rescued or helped back, literally back onto their feet. But that's where this video comes in today. I just had to show you this. This is an elephant in India that stood on a landmine, because India is a country that historically has bad blood with Pakistan, and there's a lot of various groups within both countries that are very hostile and warlike, and the poor elephants often get caught up in that. So this elephant stood on a landmine, but it is getting a prosthetic limb. It's getting a new leg. So instead of hobbling on 3 legs, it can walk tall and proud on 4 legs. It's a very nice thing to see. I think the elephant is a very majestic animal, and I just wanted to share this with you. So let's get into these 2 short clips. But first, if you haven't yet, by all means subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share this video around. It's more important now than ever, with the channel being suspended from the YouTube partner program, which it currently is. I can apply again in 30 days, but until then I could really do, well, even after then of course, I could do with your help to share this video around to help this channel grow. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's check out the first clip. So there's no sound to it, but it's the zoo or the refuge worker first putting like a kind of underlay on it with talcum powder, and then as you can see, the elephant is given the leg and it can walk around. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Really, a really touching thing. So watching it again, because you have to think, I don't think this elephant would be returned to the wild, but at least it can walk around with a bit more dignity now. And look at how trusting it is of the human. See how happy it seems to be. Now, what can be done to help with the landmine situation? Now, it's one thing giving elephants prosthetic limbs, but why wait until the elephants get their legs blown away when you can proactively do something to stop the landmines from ever being stood upon? That's where this rat comes in. These unlikely heroes of the landmine saga. You may have already heard of these before. I certainly had. You probably haven't. However, I had never known up until today that some rats had actually been awarded medals. This rat here has been awarded a medal. Why has this rat been awarded a medal? Because it found 29 landmines. It uncovered 29 landmines. That's more than some people. That's more than some military personnel. This rat, armed with its nose, found landmines. Okay, so check this out.
Saving bravery, Magawa. He's a rat, a landmine sniffing rat, specifically an African giant pouched rat, now recognised for his work detecting landmines in Cambodia over the past 7 years. Magawa has sniffed out 39 landmines and 28 unexploded...
Sorry, 39 landmines and 28 unexploded devices.
...munitions in his career. now a British veterinary charity called the People's Dispensary for Sick
I thought they were going to say he's a British veteran.
Animals, or PDSA, has honoured him with a medal for his, quote, life-saving bravery and devotion to duty. The PDSA gives these awards to civilian animals, and he's the first rat to get the prize.
Now, the reason why this also appeals to me, and I wanted to share it with you, is because in my teenage years, I used to breed rats. When I was 18, 19, and through until about the age of 20, I bought two, they're called fancy rats, or hooded rats. And I bought them, and they said don't get a male and a female, but I decided to get a male and a female. I put them in and they started breeding. And then I used to just breed rats, and they are so misunderstood. You often hear about the Black Death and, oh, you know, how bad it is. And of course the Black Death was bad, but the rats get an unfair rap because the plague was actually spreaded by a mite that was on the rats, not the rats themselves. That being said, of course sewer rats carry diseases, we know that. But fancy rats, hooded rats, pedigree rats are no more dangerous than your cat is, or your dog. Truly, they're not. And they're actually very clean animals, but in the mainstream media press they get such a bad rep. So it's left to the independent media and content creators, such as myself, to show you that there are rats out there actually winning medals for finding landmines, so that people or even elephants don't stand on landmines and get their legs blown off.
But he's one of many rats raised to sniff out landmines by Tanzanian-based NGO Apopo. The charity says he's their most successful hero rat, having cleared the land equivalent of 20 football fields. Cambodia is still littered with landmines after emerging from decades of war. It has one of the highest numbers of mine amputees per capita in the world, according to PDSA. Rats like Magawa are vital for detecting them. They're faster than metal detectors and too small to trigger an explosion.
And they're also very friendly animals, very intelligent. They're, I believe so, don't quote me on this, but when I bred rats, I also researched them and stuff like that. This is when the internet first really became big, so there weren't much information out there, but I used to just love rats and rat message boards, and I believe so that they're the only rodent that can answer to their name. If you give them a name, they'll answer to it, like a cat does or a dog does. I don't believe that hamsters or gerbils or guinea pigs can do that, but don't quote me on it. I do know that rats do and will respond to your call. If you give them a name, they will recognise it's their name and they will respond to it. So they're extremely intelligent rodents. But I just wanted to show you this, and we will end with a shot of the elephant who has his new prosthetic leg walking in the zoo. And here it is. So there's sound on this one, but the video quality is not too well, so you can see that he's learned to walk. I wonder if the elephant feels gratitude. I'm sure they should. I believe that they're one of the most intelligent animals out there. That's what I believe. It's just amazing, isn't it? How quickly he's adapted to the prosthetic limb. This here, the whole thing, this is my final thought I'll leave you with. It perfectly encapsulates the best of humanity and the worst of humanity captured all in this leg here. Just this leg is all you need to see to know that this encapsulates the best of humanity and the worst of humanity. What do I mean by that? I mean that the best is them spending time, energy and resources to create a prosthetic leg for an elephant who is innocent, had no idea what a landmine is, can't even conceptualize a landmine, of course, being an elephant, as smart as they are. But it also encapsulates the worst, which is the landmine itself. We invented them. A landmine only has one purpose, which is to blow people up. So this here perfectly encapsulates the best that we're capable of and the worst that we're capable of, in my opinion. Anyway, excuse me, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think of the elephant and the rat. Are you happy to see this elephant strutting around on his new leg? Are you proud to see that the rat won a medal for finding 39 landmines and 28 other explosive devices? I certainly am. I think it's great to see this type of thing. And there's not much in the news cycle at the moment, so I really wanted to show you this and try something a bit new. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video around. That'll help me stay competitive with the likes of CNN, MSNBC and the like. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.